Well, howdy, howdy, boys and girls, fleas and bees, whatever you identify as in 2023. Speaking of 2023, you know what happened in 2011? 12 years ago? Let's see if you can guess. Well, Minecraft got an ending. And I know what you're thinking. Like the end dimension? Well, actually, if you've read the title of the video, you're probably not thinking that. That's right, folks. We are talking about the Minecraft credits. The Minecraft credits are ignored, to speak for nearly everyone who has ever seen them. Like, I won't lie to y'all. I read the entire 10-minute thing for the first time just before writing this script because, frankly, I never cared to read them. Like, we just beat the game, got a set of gliding wings, and what does the game reward us with? Reading? It's like coming back home from work and you think you're gonna get to sleep away your pain and suffering and mental exhaustion, but no. You have to do your homework for your college classes and whatnot. But anyways, enough of my life problems. Let's talk about Minecraft. So if you haven't read the Minecraft credits, I'll save you the trouble. It is incredibly complicated and holy smokes, very confusing to say the least. But what is it mainly about? Or what it seems to be about? It seems to be about two godlike beings talking, having a conversation about the player, a dream, life, some stuff along those lines. But what I'm here to tell you is the true meaning behind it, so you can tell all your friends and impress them when you do beat the Ender Dragon. Because what it has said to be is some philosophical crap and nothing but a waste of time for being weird, but in reality, it is a beautiful, amazing, Shakespearean piece of English. Now let me get this out of the way, that I completely agree that this long scroll of words we call the credits can be boring and honestly really confusing, especially when the last little bit of the actual credits mentions waking up, being alive, and us as the player or a person. Some real weird stuff. Stuff like telling us about the summer and winter traits. So people kind of put it together when it first came out that the author of the credits is trying to tell us to go outside and get a life. But let's pause for a moment. Minecraft doesn't really have an end, does it? Like, yeah, there are credits, but like, so what? Minecraft goes on. You're in a creative block game where you can do anything you want and whatever you want, not to mention the Elytra, the Wither. These things commonly come after the Ender Dragon fight. So why would the makers of the game want us to stop playing if the game isn't quote-unquote finished? That's right, they wouldn't. But let's get back to the credits. The two godlike figures I mentioned earlier seem to be talking about two dreams in the credits. The short dream of Minecraft and the long dream of life. Well, many gamers have thought about this, and has said if the game is just a shorter version of the long version of life, then it must not be important. Reason why they say the game is telling us to go outside and get a life. But that's weird because the author calls life a dream too. Remember? Both of them are dreams, just one is the shorter version. Well, if you think about it, it's just the opposite of what most people think. If Minecraft is just a dream, and real life is just a dream, then they both must be a good use of our time. Both are the same amount of usage because both are dreams. Hold on real quick, before we get back into the episode, I have to mention that we are so close to 100 subs, so if you're enjoying the video so far, you really should subscribe. It's free, and if you want to change your mind, you can always do it in the future. But anyways, back to the episode. The credits go to mention a lot of things, but there are some things we actually cannot answer. And I'm not saying it's too complicated or I don't understand. I'm being literal, like there are parts missing from the script. Like listen to this, and I quote, "It worked, with a million others, to sculpt the true world in the fold of the redacted, and created a redacted for redacted in the redacted." I'm sorry. What? We are told we cannot read these things because we won't understand, or it would ruin everything. But you see, we can answer these redacted words. They are there for us to fill in. As humans, we have literally hundreds upon hundreds of religions that have been invented for us to understand what we are, where we came from, and what are we doing here. The bottom line being that it is up to you and your beliefs about what you do with these redacted parts of the credits. So, is that all of it? Just a scene where it talks about what you are and what you believe in and how two godlike beings are talking about this? Well, I thought so. But then I looked a little bit deeper. You see, what are these two godlike beings? We don't actually know. They mention things like gods, demons, quarks and leptons, ghosts. I thought it was things that aren't physically real, but are spiritually and mentally. But then it mentions quarks and leptons, which are subatomic particles that act up the functional balances of the universe and the standard model. A chart that lists every single action and force that happens in our universe. Rather, what all these things can be acquainted to is leading and driving forces of life and the universe itself. That's right. This went from a block game to a life crisis. But then the credits take it deeper. It mentions that all the atoms in the player's body was created billions and billions of years ago in the center of a star. What the credits are getting at is a scientific theory known as John Dalton's atomic theory. This theory goes into depth about how new atoms are made. You see, when atoms are put under a great amount of force and pressure, they make brand new materials. Materials that can come together as anything. Whether it be a human, a star, a dog, a diamond, a coffee, ones and zeros to form a computer game, anything really. And that is what it gets at. It tells you that since you are made up of the exact same stuff as everything else in the universe, that you can do anything. And Minecraft is your opportunity to do so. In Minecraft, you can build anything you want, play Sky Wars and break people's hearts, or just be a humble little farmer. And with all that being said, that's the final part of our journey to find out what the Minecraft credits mean. They aren't a call to get outside or go get off the game. Rather, it is to call us to use the game to explore your creativity and express whatever your mind puts itself out there to be. And not just that, but it actively tells you to go out in the real world and be yourself. Just like how you can change things in Minecraft, go out and change the world. And that is why it's saying, wake up. Because it wants you to realize that you have everything you need inside of you to do anything you set your goals and mind to. Whether it be the short game of Minecraft or the long game of real life. And your beliefs and religion will not stop you, but only uplift you into doing into whatever you're content with. But hey, that's just a theory. Okay, y'all, on the real, I have to thank Game Theory for a lot of the help with this one. I had my own theory already made up for this one, but it wasn't really working with the whole gods and spiritual beings thing. But I watched their episode on the credits, and it really did help me out a lot. Y'all should go watch it for real. Link is in the description. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. It really did take me some time to produce, so if you did enjoy it, make sure you subscribe to me. We are right next to 100 subs, and I cannot wait for you all to be here with the channel on this next coming milestone and beyond. But without any more to talk about, I'll see you later, and I'll catch you in the next one.